Yo, what's going on, Donnies and Donettes? Come on, it's another week, so you know we're back again with another banger of the Mobile DJ Mastery Podcast. Cheers! Guys, on this one, I've told you, I hope you've seen when I mentioned about we are doing an event, and there's some things that I want you to know, but even more importantly, there's some of your help that I'm going to need when we're putting this together. Because at the moment, a lot of things are done by imagination, but you have the major keys to make sure we can put in to this event, to make sure it's something that you want to do, want to come to, and we can make this a success for everybody involved. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's get into this one. Roll that sexy intro and let's ask these questions, bruvs. Okay, so I want to start with saying exactly why we're bringing this event to life. Now, if you mentioned back in some of my past episodes, I spoke about a DJ network and how imperative I believe a DJ network is when you're running your own mobile DJ business. Now, one of the best places, if you do not have a DJ network, what a DJ network is a small cluster of DJ friends that you have, and maybe you've got a little group that you share and you talk and all those different things. If you are a DJ and you just operate just by yourself and you don't have any other DJs to bounce ideas off, bookings off, any of that kind of stuff, to talk about the work that we do, if you have no one to bounce off like that, that can make this world difficult and even more so lonely. So if you don't have one, head into a live DJ meetup, education day, anything of that nation can really have you around people that can be perfect for that network. These people don't have to live exactly in your location. They can be scattered around the place. They can be close. They can be far. All of the location stuff doesn't matter, but having a place where you can talk with other DJs, in my opinion, is a major key. Now, looking at my own DJ network, going to DJ events is the places I was able to harbor this. Because like I said, you can network on social media, but there's something special about real time, seeing, being there, hearing people in your niche. There's something special about that. And I believe there's not enough of those events happening in the UK. So I thought, why not start my own one? Start one where it's going to be nice and small, and maybe over time it will develop and grow into more. But as it stands, we're going to start nice, easy and small. So guys, one thing I do want to say is that this event is going to be limited to only a few. We're not opening some big event with 5, 6, 700,000 people. No. This one is going to be very small knit, and we might keep it like that just so we can have a nice focus group instead of having some crazy big thing that just starts to get out of control. I think nice, small and intimate is the right one. Focused. That's the kind of thing that we're going to be going for. And obviously, I want you there. I want you there soaking up the knowledge. I want you there to be able to touch the things that we're going to have on site, all the things that are going to be taking part, the lessons, the sessions, the talks, the lives, the interactiveness, all of that stuff. I want you to be there and I want you to be part of it. I don't want you to be on the outside, and I don't want you to be the one of the people that did want to be there that wasn't able to get it. So that's the reason why we're just getting you started with stuff like this, just getting you in the game. So, okay, let's break some myths quickly. First of all, we have a date. And the date is February the 22nd, 2026. We've tried to go for a low season in the year, February, it being quiet, and we've tried to go for a Sunday to make sure people are not booked and things of that nation. So if you can make that date, put that date in your diary right now. Pause. If you need to pause, go to your calendar, go to February 22nd, 26, and book that date now. The whole day, book it out. You're not doing nothing on that day apart from attending this, because it's only going to help your business. That's all it's going to do. Okay, now it's time for your help. So the location has not been confirmed. Now, one of the reasons why is because when it comes to this podcast, and people just like yourself, we are listening to this podcast far and wide. Everyone is scattered everywhere, and finding the optimal location will probably be impossible, but with your help, we can maybe make it be as closest to you as possible. So the first thing I'm going to need you to do is head into YouTube. We're going to try and focus here and do YouTube, not Spotify. We're going to do YouTube. We're going to head over to YouTube. Hopefully you're watching this on YouTube, and just let me know your location. Where are you based? You can say city, you can say state. Well, state. It's gonna be in the UK. We're not taking this overseas. It's gonna be in the UK. So let us know your city, your area, your constituents, whatever it is you want to let me know. When you hear the word location, how you want to describe your location, let me know. And if you're gonna tell me your street, don't do that, because you don't know who's online, and I need an area. I need something that I can search on Google Maps, and it's going to pinpoint me. And then what we're going to start doing is collecting that to see where most people are, or where most people are roundabouts. So if you are thinking about coming to this event that is going to be on the 22nd of February 2026, head into the comment section on YouTube and you're writing your location, your city, the place where you reside. Let us know. And another thing that we're going to need 3 top things that you think yourself would help you or other DJs. 3 subjects that you think would really help you and your DJ business or other DJs. This information, guys, is key. I could make this event and we could be putting things together that won't suit the people that we hope to come. And the people that we hope to come is you. I'm literally talking to you. I'm not talking to anyone else. I'm talking solely to you. You're probably listening to us in the car, where I know if you're driving, I get that you can't do the feedback. But what I'm going to say is, when you stop, definitely. Or do you know what? I'm even going to go one further. Pull over. Pull over. Pull over. Pull over. Pull over. Pull over safely, obviously. We need you. We need sick DJs. So don't do nothing silly, but pull over. All right, now you've pulled over. Slow down. Take the ignition out the key. I don't want you getting points. We need you. So you can't have points in your license, because mobile DJs drive. So keys out of the ignition. All right. Good. Now, get your phone out. This is what you're going to do. Put it in the calendar, 22nd of February 2026. You're blocking that date out. And the next thing you're going to do is go to YouTube on this exact video and write the location where you are. Well, that would help if you want it to be close to you. If you don't want to do the location, answer the 3 questions. What 3 areas, subject business areas, do you think that will help you or other DJs that you know? For instance, social media. Do you think social media would be beneficial for a subject for it to be part of this event? Sales. Is sales something that you're struggling with? If sales something that you're not getting over the line all the time, you're getting these inquiries, you're getting these people, you're having these meetings, but people are not converting. If that's you, make sure you write sales. Sales help. That kind of comment would help. So that way we can make sure there's a sales part in this event that will benefit you and some of the other DJs. Bookings. Are you struggling to get bookings? Are you not being booked? Are you using lots of different things, but you're not doing the bookings? Have you tried and done the things that we talk about in this podcast, and yet still you're struggling to get more bookings? If that's something that you're struggling with, you write bookings as one of the subject areas, so we can make sure we bring that to life. SEO. Is SEO something that you need to work on your website? SEO on Instagram, that's a new thing as well. Social media has its own SEO. I use it a lot with the way I caption and talk about my things, which brings me exactly what I want from social media. So if SEO, search optimization, is something that you think you need to brush up on or could be struggling with, write that in there, man. AI. Are you not using AI in your business? Are you not using AI full stop? Because if you're not, as solo business owners ourselves, this is a major key. It can make you have a team of 3 or 4 when there's still just you. So AI is something that we should all be looking at. Don't neglect it. I don't care how old you are. If you're in the older spectrum, more so get into it. If you're in the younger spectrum, it should be something that's part of your life anyway. But do you think there's some things that you're not doing that maybe AI could definitely help you do and make you perform a bit more like a team? Write that in. Write it in, man. What about mixing, beat matching, phrasing? These things, as you guys have probably noticed, I don't mention on my podcast. And the reason why is because this podcast is really focusing on the business. I feel a lot of DJs have their own style. And also with DJing, it's an art-based creative type thing. So therefore, I don't think I should be the one telling people how to deliver their art. It's about the consumer. And if the consumer likes the things that you're doing, then that's all good. But who am I to know? This is the time I'm asking questions to you guys, the community, you especially. Do you think phrasing, do you know what phrasing is? If you don't know what phrasing is, you probably need to learn it. Do you beat match? Do you use sync? Do you not use sync? Do you still blend? Do you think you need to brush up on your performance, your actually delivery of the service? Is that something that you think should be part of the show or part of this thing that we're creating? If you think that's something that can benefit you and other DJs, drop that in, man. Drop that in. What about your marketing? Do you think you need some help with that? Customer service, contracts. Guys, the list is long. The list is long, man. We are not professional at everything. Whatever it is you think you're weak in, you got to chuck that in there, man. Don't be shy as well. You write what you want to write. You write what will help you or others. That's what it's about, guys. It's about this community and raising it up. So if I start to see things that are like multiple people are saying, then it's definitely going to be part of this Education Day. And there's many others, many different things that we can definitely bring to the table. We have loads of expertise with some of the people I've already spoken to on this podcast, people that are really interested in joining the guys. When I mean the guests are getting better and better and better. But anyway, we've got lots of different people with expertise, and I'm trying to pick who should be on the lineup. But I stopped when I got to this point and I was like, this show isn't for me, it's for you. So that's why I've made this episode solely to get data. The data I get will be matched on to the show because the show is for you guys. I can only get my stats from literally the engagement with the video. So there's been some videos that I've put out where I talk about certain things. Some of them get a lot of engagement, which lets me know that's something that people want to learn about more. So let's deep dive into that. And I've been able to put that into the event. But there's other aspects of the event. I'm not sure which way to go. Who should I invite? Who should be speaking about this, and who could talk about that, and who could show about this? We could do scratching, we could do beat. There's the ideas, guys, are endless. I've got a massive pool of people to handpick from, but we've got one day. We've only got a few hours on that day, and I want those hours to be quality for you. I want those hours to be hours well spent. I want you to leave that event and your 2026 is looking 10 times better, and it will. I promise you it will, but we need to do these fundamental standard things first as we're growing to that to guarantee that it will, because that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm guaranteeing you results. We're not here to dilly-dally. We're here to better ourselves, every single last one of us, and in long-term raise the industry. And it starts with this event. It starts with this event and your input right now. So I hope you're still pulled over. You're still listening to me. Some of you that didn't even pull over. You didn't even. Some of you that said F too far. I don't care too far. I'm late for this wedding. I need to get there. And if that's the case, I get it, man. But just try to remember, because this event is for you too. As you're racing, trying to get to that event, you ain't been able to pull over. I just want to make sure your input is in this. So therefore, the community, your input is part of the community. I don't want you to miss out on it. So just make sure, YouTube, on this video, head over there and write in your feedback as to what top 3 things you think would help. Nice. Another thing that really excites me about this event is actually getting to see you guys. Some of you listen to me every single week, and I don't know who you are. I don't know. The only people I know are the people that comment. There's not a lot of you, but there's some of you that comment regular, some of you that share regular, and you regulars that are on the social, I see you, I follow you back, I know you, we're in the DMs, we're in the comments, and I like that. We've got a community building, but that is only a small percentage of the listeners that actually engage. And I understand why. Like I said, you probably now, who didn't pull over, who didn't put in the comments in the YouTube, you're busy, you're out and about. I understand, and that's the reason why I understand, because I'm just like you. I'm on the grind just like you. I'm not someone who's talking from the high tower like no, I'm in the grind just like you guys. I face the same issues. I do the same things. That's why I can fully relate with your day-to-day struggles and the things you do, because I go through them myself and I share all my trials and tribulations with you on this podcast. But what really excites me is being able to see you guys, putting faces to the names, seeing who's actually there and what feedback and what you actually get from this podcast. Because I don't know if you guys know, I put my all into this. I'm here every single week, and I'm trying to make sure that I give value in every single episode that you do. So you like, if you're new here and you don't know, I'm trying to raise the mobile DJ industry up. I feel we are underpaid. I feel we're not respected. I feel there's a stigma about mobile DJs that I really believed when I came in, but now I don't believe, because I've seen that you can do things how you want to do things. You don't have to copy the dinosaurs from the 70s and the 80s. You don't have to do that. We can do a modern style, different way of business, and we can flourish in this business as well. We don't need to be seen as that DJ. Like, I've heard some people talk about mobile DJs, and we don't need to be that. Do you know what I mean? We can change that. And I feel that's the whole reason of this podcast. Continuous bits of knowledge every single week, small little things over time to up your game. But what makes it even better is this event. This event will literally catapult, because we are going to be in there real time, giving you exactly the things that has helped others and hopefully can help you as well get to places where you want to be. I'm passionate about this, guys. I'm here all the time. And that's the whole reason to do the podcast, and it's the whole reason for the show, and we're going to do it. I want to leave this industry in a better shape than when I came in. I want to leave this industry in a better shape. Like, when I mean 10 times better. It's a sexy industry, guys. It is. When I first came in, I thought the mobile DJ was dead. The ones I've seen, what I heard, the disco lights, the disco Daves, the attitude, the vibe. People be booking their wedding knowing that the party's going to be rubbish. Imagine that. Yeah, I'm just going to get some guy. There's a guy I saw at a pub the other day. I'll just see how much he costs. Oh, how much is... Yeah, so my whole wedding costs X amount. I paid X amount for flowers. I paid X amount for food. I paid X amount for the wedding. X amount for shoes, dress, flower, all different things, cakes, all that. And the best part for me is the party, and it seems to be the cheapest thing on the receipt. Why is that? It's the longest time of the day, and it's the cheapest. It's my birthday, and I've booked this and the mirror, and I've bought a sax and a photo booth. But why is it the DJ is the cheapest thing, when one of the main reasons of people coming to my 18th, my 25th, my 30th, my 40th is for this party? The party, and the person that's mainly in control is the DJ, but he's £200. Why is he £200? Why is he £200? Why is he £200? Why is he £150? I don't understand that, and I think that's because of the dinosaurs that were before us. That in their day it was fine. Back in the 80s, do you know how much it was for a litre of petrol? It was 73 pence for a litre of petrol. A loaf of bread was 15p. Pint of milk was 34 pence. I'm just pulling numbers out of my bum, guys. But you get what I'm saying. It's a different age now. People can't even buy houses anymore. And a DJ that's earning £200 on a Saturday night, leaving friends and family, not going to his own events for 200 quid to then come home and be only able to pay his council tax is insane. So we're changing all of that. Sorry, that was a bit of a rant. I do it sometimes, guys. I've lost my position. Where was I? But yeah, I want to put a stop to that. I want to make the industry so much more sexier. And I believe it is. I've met and worked and talked to other DJs that see it is. So now we're just bringing it to light. So your input on this episode will be majorly happy, majorly beneficial for all the DJs and hopefully yourself as well. Make sure you block out the date, February the 22nd of 2026, at the day that it's going to take part. And make sure you let us know your location so we can figure out where most of our DJs are, and also the top 3 things that you think that would benefit you or even other DJs that you may know or heard of, or any of these things. Because I've started to notice as well, guys, not only DJs listen to this podcast, photographers are here. I didn't know this until a couple of weeks ago, but photographers are here, and there's just some people some of my clients are here. Some of my clients are here, which is insane, but the other day I was at a wedding and someone came up to me and they told me about 3 episodes, different things that they learned and things like that. And I was like, why are you listening to it? And they said they find it interesting, which is, I think it's amazing. I just think it's great. I hope maybe one day they turn to DJs, or they can let DJs know about this podcast. So That's the reason why I'm saying about other DJs that you may know, or even you as someone who scrolls on social media, and what things do you see other DJs doing you think that they could do help with? Leave that inside the comments on the YouTube on this video. It will be so beneficial. It's going to be dope, man. Thank you so much, guys. Cheese on bread. All right, guys, another thing, man, you can support this podcast, man. We have started a Patreon. It is a must do, because as you probably know, there's been a lot of great podcasts that have started that are not here no more. I know 3 podcasts myself that I used to listen to all the time, and they're no longer here. And the reason they're no longer here is because it's very hard to be coming here every single week. It takes time, it takes headspace, it costs money because it's time, there's a lot that goes on, the cutting of the reels, the posting on the TikTok, the Instagram, the YouTube, the Spotify, the Apple Music, the different things that update, like all the different things take out of people. Well, mainly myself. If I'm going to be totally honest, mainly it's myself and the small team that is behind me at the moment. Only tiny people that are just putting in little bits of time here and there, but I'm paying for some of those people to help me. So I just thought I will start a Patreon and see what people are happy to support, because the more people that support is the more we can keep this running and keep it going. I don't want it to be a thing where we do this event, we do a few more episodes of the podcast, and like I said, it comes to a point where I'm like, do you know what? I'm just going to focus on the business and what I'm doing, and maybe just go back to TikTok shorts, because that's where this all came from, guys. This whole podcast started from doing TikTok videos. I started a TikTok account, and I didn't want to do, the same content for Instagram to attract leads. I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to be another place where I can maybe express myself a bit differently. And I did. I started doing unboxings. I started doing this and doing that, all different things. Just once again, experiment. The same things I talked to you guys about. I do myself, and I did on TikTok, and I started experimenting, and I started seeing that, the review stuff was cool, but then you start to turn into a customer service person, and people asking you how to use equipment. Like, I was the person that made it. I didn't make it, but people in my comments and in the DMs asking me, and I was helping them, but I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. This is not what I want to do. I don't want to be customer service for the gear that I promote. So I stopped doing that. Then I started doing tips and tricks. That worked. So I continue, and I still continue to do that now on my TikTok. But then I started doing lives, and I started doing a show called the 247 Download Show, which was every Wednesday from 10 to 11. It was live every Wednesday. And there was a core community of us on there. And all of you guys, I remember you, all of you, by name and by brand. And that's because of the activity that you guys did. I remember every single one of you. Some of you that was there every single week. And some of you, once again, I don't know you because you're behind the logo. And I'm like, am I ever going to see this guy? We used to shout, we used to kick it on the lives, and sometimes you guys are kicking it here on the podcast, but this doesn't have that live aspect where I can see the names and stuff. I can only see the people that comment and do those kind of things. So that's the reason why I'm doing a call to arms on that sort of stuff to bring it, and I don't want this to fade out. So Patreon, head over to the Patreon. The link is in the description, man. I've set up something where you can just pay you can spend literally 50 cents. What we're doing, I think we're doing $2. I think from the last time we spoke, we're doing $2 a month, which is just called podcast support. It just supports the podcast, which means it's like 50 cents. If we're talking pence, we're talking 30. I think it's like £1.40 or £1.47, I think it is. Whoa, bear shaking on the screen. £1.47, and that, we're talking less than 30, about 30 to 40 pence or 30 cents per show. But that 30, 40 pence with quite a few people can help support something to keep this going, man. So make sure you head into the Patreon and you can support simply just like that. Or you guys can support just by listening, you're supporting. Just by sharing and liking, you're also supporting. But if you really want to support, there you can go. Patreon is the way to go. Head in the description. Also, if you go into our slightly, ever so slightly higher tier, there is bonus content. I'm going to start dropping lots of bonus content on the Patreon. So there'll be bonus content from the end of episodes where we will give you that extra 5 to 10 minutes, giving you the exact how and the exact homework on things that maybe you should focus on for the next few weeks to make sure you get the most out of that conversation with a guest, out of that chat with myself on the podcast, or there will be worksheets actually there that you can actually use. Like one of the things that we've uploaded, which took a while to upload because there was problems with Patreon. Imagine Patreon blocked me. Imagine that. I set it up and they blocked me. And So for the first 2 weeks, I've had no access to my own Patreon, but people could subscribe. It didn't make any sense. But anyway, we sorted it out. The email, we sorted it out. Patreon are on side. They understand what's going on, and it's all cool. So we're up and running. But one of the episodes I was talking about, which was customer service, and I have put in there a questionnaire sheet that you could use, that I use, my actual questionnaire sheet that I use to literally confirm 90% of the bookings that I have with the simple questions that I ask. It's not crazy. With the simple questions that I ask and the information that I'm able to get from the questions that I ask really helps me service that client. And that sheet becomes really helpful for the first meeting, for the final meeting, and just before I head out on a date. I quickly scan it, and because of the way I've written things on there, all my key information's there. The name, the this, the that, the Mr. and Mrs., what people are wearing. Those little bits of information you need just before you pop out to the gig, I can scan that sheet and be like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So my sheet is up on there. I've removed my logo, but I've left everything else near enough the same, and I've removed my packages. So when you get it, you can download it. It's a Word document, so you can manipulate it however you like. You can upgrade it. You can do what you want with it, or use it as a foundation to move and grow. And maybe in a year or two, share it with me, and it will be great to see how you've kind of leveled it up, because I might be able to learn something from you. I might be able to learn something from you. So that will be available in the Patreon, and there'll be bonus content as well. And that is the ultimate way to support the podcast and obviously give back to you as well. So guys, man, I hope you've got that info. I hope you've got that insight, and I really look forward to reading your feedback on that, because it's literally going to help me put this all together. And I am super excited, guys. I'm super excited about this event. One thing I need to let you know as well, quickly while we're here, it's not going to be big, guys. It's not going to be big. So if you want to be on, the helping, the putting in, the being there exactly when we go live as well, which I'll be telling you regularly on the Instagram. So make sure you're following the Instagram. Make sure you're following the YouTube. You'll see YouTube shorts, and you'll also see Instagram posts. So if you want to be a part of this event, make sure you're following those things, because there's only going to be a few tickets. And I have a feeling that the tickets will sell out really quick, because there's not going to be a lot. Not because it's, only because there's only going to be a small handful. And once they go, they are gone. That is it. The next one might be next year. As it stands, we need to have a look at how year one goes before we can start looking at year two. So that's how things are going. I'm doing this episode, guys, because I really want you to be as involved and informed about this event as possible. So I'm going to be giving you lots of different information as the weeks come and the weeks and months come up ahead. But this is kind of like the starter, the icebreaker, and also the date, so you can put that date in your diary. And I would love you to be there. I don't want you to miss out. I don't want you to be the person that hasn't got a ticket. I don't want you with the FOMO. I don't want you with all of that. So make sure you engage, make sure you follow, and I'll see you same time, same place next week for some more gems on the Momo DJ Mastery Podcast. Cheers.